Students, this is our 7th class through my YouTube channel Center for Chemistry Kollam, and so far we discussed about 6 different types of hybridization: sp, sp2, sp3, sp3d, sp3d2 and sp3d3, and shapes of number of molecules, simple molecules such as beryllium difluoride, boron trifluoride, methane, phosphorus pentachloride, sulfur hexafluoride, and iodine heptafluoride IF7. So in this class we can discuss a new molecule containing pi bond. Example, ethylene or ethene. Ethylene or ethene. Molecular formula C2H4. C2H4. A multi-centered molecule. This is C2, and 4 hydrogen atoms. 4 hydrogen atoms. The carbon is a tetravalent. 1, 2, 3. So this bond is a weak pi bond. So sigma, 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 pi, sigma and sigma. A multi-centered molecule, alkene, ethene or ethylene. So we can discuss the shape of this molecule, ethene. So carbon, around this carbon, 3 sigma bonds. So second carbon, around this carbon, 3 sigma bonds. So steric number is equal to, for multi-centered atoms, carbon, number of sigma bonds is equal to 3 sigma bond plus lone pair of electrons. There is no lone pair of electrons in carbon. So carbon outermost shell 4 electrons, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, carbon atomic number 6, electronic configuration 2, 4. Outermost shell contains 4 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 electrons are involved in covalent bond formation, thereby no lone pair. So 0 lone pair around the carbon. So steric number is equal to 3. 3 means hybridization, sp2 hybridization. 3 means sp3, and hybridization 3 means hybridization sp2. So in ethene, each carbon atom undergo which hybridization? sp2 hybridization. Steric number is equal to 3. For multi-centered atoms, steric number is equal to the number of sigma bonds around carbon is equal to 3 plus a lone pair of electron is equal to 0. 3 plus 0 is equal to 3. 3 means hybridization, sp2 hybridization. This carbon also 3 sigma bond plus a lone pair of electron is equal to 0. Therefore, each carbon atom undergo which hybridization? sp2 hybridization in ethene or ethylene. So central atom in detail. Central atom carbon, atomic number 6. Electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. This is the valence shell. So electronic configuration is called the ground state electronic configuration, and it is 2s2. This is 2s2, and this is 2px, 2py, 2pz, 1, 1 according to Hund's rule. And in the ground state, carbon is bivalent, but actually carbon is tetravalent. So during excitation, this electron, one of the 2s electrons, get promoted to the vacant 2pz level. So excited state electronic configuration, and it is 2s1, 2s1, 2px, 2py, 2pz, 1, 1 and 1. So Carbon is under which hybridization? sp2 hybridization. So hybridization is sp2 and this 2p-Z electron is involved in the pi bond formation. And these 3 electrons are formed in the sigma bond formation, and the hybridization is sp2 hybridization. So in ethene or ethylene, each carbon undergo sp2 hybridization. So you know, after sp2 hybridization, how many hybrid orbitals are formed? 3 hybrid orbitals are formed. Orientation along the 3 coordinates of an equilateral triangle with a bond angle 120 degrees. So 3 hybrid orbitals for each carbon. This carbon and as well as this carbon is under sp2 hybridization, and 3 hybrid orbitals are formed. Their orientation along the 3 coordinates of an equilateral triangle with a bond angle 120 degree. The bond angle 120 degree. This is sp2 hybridization, carbon. sp2. The unhybrid p orbital. P-Z orbital is not involved in the hybridization. It is called a pure p orbital, so unhybrid orbital that lies perpendicular to the hybrid orbital. This is the 2p-Z orbital with the 2 lobes because do not involved in the intermixing or hybridization. This is sp2 hybrid orbital, sp2 hybrid orbital, sp2 hybrid orbital. 3 orbitals are involved and 3 hybrid orbital, and this orbital is not involved in the intermixing, that is called unhybrid p orbital or pure orbital. All carries 1 electron. So 4 electrons in the valence shell of carbon are distributed like this. 3 electrons in the hybrid orbital and the last electron in the pure p orbital or unhybrid p orbital. The second carbon is also, this is the first carbon, second carbon is also in the same manner. It is also under which hybridization? sp2 hybridization. It is also under sp2 hybridization. 3 hybrid orbitals along the 3 coordinates of an equilateral triangle with a bond angle 120 degree, 1 electron, 1 electron, 1 electron, and the unhybrid p orbital lies perpendicular to the hybrid orbital. This is the hybridization state of 2 carbon atoms in ethene or ethylene. Hybridization sp2 and the bond angle 120 degree. Then orbital overlap. So first sigma bond formation. Carbon-carbon sigma bond formation. Bond formation, covalent bond formation. First CC sigma. Pi bond is formed only after the formation of sigma bond. So far we discussed that one in the first class, chemical bonding part 1. This is part 7. So carbon-carbon sigma bond is formed by the head-to-head overlap between sp2 hybrid orbital of the first carbon with the sp2 hybrid orbital of the second carbon in a head-to-head manner. So this is the sigma bond is formed like this. So carbon-carbon sigma bond is formed by sp2 overlap between 2 carbon atoms. sp2 hybrid of the first carbon overlap with sp2 hybrid of the second carbon in which manner? In a head-to-head manner, and that leads to the formation of a strong bond known as sigma bond, carbon-carbon sigma. Then next is CH sigma bond. CH sigma bond are formed by like this: hydrogen atom, atomic number 1 and configuration 1s1 spherical orbital with 1 electron. This is the first CH bond, and this is second CH bond, and this is third CH bond, and this is the fourth CH bond, C2H4. So CH sigma bonds are formed by sp2s overlapping, sp2s overlapping, s orbital of hydrogen. So 4 CH sigma bonds are formed by sp2s overlapping, 4 sp2s overlapping. And the last, the pi bond is formed by the sidewise overlap between the unhybrid or pure p orbitals. They overlapped in a sidewise manner, and this pi bond is formed. So pi bond, so CC pi bond is formed by unhybrid 2p-Z overlap between the unhybrid p orbitals, 2p-Z2 in a sidewise manner, and that leads to the formation of a pi bond. So this is the shape of ethene molecule. Carbon atoms are under sp2 hybridization. Carbon-carbon sigma bond is formed by sp2 overlapping. 4 CH sigma bonds are formed by sp2s overlapping, and the weak pi bond is formed by the sidewise overlap between the unhybridized or pure p orbitals. And this is about ethene molecule. So ethene molecule is planar, and the sketch of this molecule becomes like this, and ethene molecule CH2 and the sidewise overlap between the unhybrid p orbitals give rise to a pi bond like this. Two overlapping between this is the pi bond, and this is the sigma bond, sigma, and this is sigma, and this is sigma, and this is sigma. So this is ethene molecule without a pi bond. We can write like this. So this is ethene molecule, and this bond angle is 120 degree, and this bond angle is 120 degree, and this bond angle is also 120 degree, and this is 120, and this is 120, and this is 120. So CCH bond angle is equal to 120 degree, or HCC bond angle, or bond angle is also 120 degree. HCC or CCH bond angle is 120 degree, and HCH bond angle, HCH bond angle is also 120 degree. So molecule is planar with bond angle 120 degree, and this is ethane molecule. So moreover, the C double bond C bond length is C double bond C bond length is 134 picometer, and this bond length is 134 picometer, and CH bond length is 109 picometer, and these are the bond length. Carbon-carbon C double bond C, carbon-carbon bond length is 134 picometer, and CH bond length is 109 picometer, and the C double bond C bond dissociation energies. C double bond C bond dissociation energies. This bond dissociation energies 614 kJ mod raised to -1, and this is the bond dissociation energy. C double bond C bond dissociation energy is 614 kJ mod raised to -1. So in C double bond C single bond C dissociation energy is equal to 344 kJ mod raised to -1. So the difference is, the total bond energy is in C double bond C is 614 kJ mod raised to -1. For the breakage of sigma bond, alone is C single bond C is 348 kJ. Therefore, this is sigma, and this is both sigma and pi. The total energy is 614. For the breakage of sigma bond, the energy required is 348 kJ mod raised to -1. Therefore, CC pi bond breakage dissociation energy becomes 266 kJ mod raised to -1. So sigma bond breakage, the energy required is 348. For pi bond breakage 266. Total for C double bond C 61 kJ mod raised to -1. So this clearly indicates pi bond is weak. It required only 266 kJ per mole for the breakage. That is why molecules containing pi bonds are highly reactive due to the presence of this weak pi bond. It required only 266 kJ mod raised to -1. So these are about ethene molecule. So the shape of ethene is planar, and the bond angle 120 degree, and the bond length 134 for C double bond C, and 109 for CH bond breakage, and the total bond dissociation energy is 614 kJ mod raised to -1. For C sigma bond C, the bond breakage, the dissociation energy is 348. Therefore, energy required for the breakage of pi bond is 614 minus 348 is equal to 266 kJ mod raised to -1. This indicates the breakage of pi bond is very easy. That is why molecules containing pi bonds are highly reactive. Thank you so much. This is about ethene molecule.